Hello, it's the 29th of July 2014 and it's Tuesday. So today, and this is KARL-JAMES LANGFORD, so today what have I done? I've had a meeting on a beach with a friend of mine called Helena. That went really well. Amazing, as we say, because she's Czech, sort of, you know. No, anyway, and in the evening I taught my Skype class. So, 2 points there. She convinced me that one thing I needed to do was to embrace the fact that the archaeologist has made me into the actor. And I've said that before. I need to love the fact that I'll always have archaeology in my life. I can't completely ignore that. And that I'll always be surrounded by it. It's been my job for most of my life. I'm 39. I've done it practically all my life. And very successful at it. I'm still very successful at being the archaeologist, because I've still got my regular students who only want me to teach them on a Tuesday evening and a Thursday. I must be really good, because they still turn up. They only want me to teach them, and I really appreciate that and I really respect that. And therefore I'm still an archaeologist. I'm still there. So I've got to respect the fact that archaeology is still part of my life, and respect that that's made me into the person that I am today. The fact of the matter is, archaeology is really to be seen as a complete act. I've got students that turn up every week. One particular student who sends me a Christmas card saying, archaeology is about making things up. It's complete fantasy. And yes, it is. You find 2 or 3 bones out of the ground. You've all seen this on Time Team. 2 or 3 bits of pottery, and you make a complete story with it. Archaeologists are complete storytellers. We make most of what we say up. It's neither a science, it's neither an art, humanity, whatever archaeology is. It's storytelling. It's in the narrative. And if you're good at it like me, you can turn up and give an outreach lecture. You're invited back, and you give lectures, and your same students turn up week after week. That means I'm really good at doing what I'm doing. So thank you for archaeology making me be the actor, because the archaeologist was always acting. Archaeologists are, in fact, if you're really good at presenting, as some of the best teachers, as some of the best conveyors of the past. Archaeologists are actors. So there you go. I've accepted that. So you'll see a lot more of me talking about archaeology. And the great thing, archaeology and my series is coming up. So I'm going to be talking to the producer when, again, he gets himself sorted out. I've been talking about this for a year, but lots of things happened since. So, just like to mention that we're going to be looking at Gaza and Israel tomorrow. I'm not anti-Jewish, I'm not anti-Muslim, but I'm anti-war, so that's what we're going to be talking about, serious chat about that. And the other thing I'd like to get off my chest is that my Scottish video, I've had, I don't know, 110, 120 views on a vlog. That's brilliant. Good discussion there. I just want to say something controversial. Scotland, they've got every right to decide whether they want to become independent, because Scotland was an independent country once, a successful independent country for a very, very long time, until the Act of Union in the 1600s with the Crown, and basically the other Act of Union where we co-opted the 2 states together. So, you know, you've got 2 acts where the 2 states become together. But one thing, when people talk about Welsh independence, complete myth. Wales was never ever a country. I can say that as sort of a nationalist at heart. I'm not involved in politics anymore. But Wales has never ever been a country. It never ever existed as a country. So Wales is quite happily working alongside England to be part of Britain. So we've got a different look at nationalism. So Welsh nationalists can't really call similarities with Scottish nationalism, because Wales has never ever been a country, never really been a true independent nation. Scotland has. So that's what I wanted to say. I can say that because I'm Welsh. So different calls there. So in other words, that's that. So what we're going to do, we're going to call that vlog a day, and anything you want to add to my vlogs, add to the notes after this today. Thanks for watching, and speak to you all tomorrow.